tuned for the galaxy's funniest superhero bloopers featuring Captain Quark.
Okay. Basically, your object when you want to have to deal with these, you want to make sure you get enough space to kite them away from you, and to make sure that you can have enough room to basically dispatch a lot of them, so that way she's by herself. Because when she's by herself, you can actually start damaging her. So now that she's by herself, she will actually start going after you. This place is a lot more green with this video. So now she will send two larger enemies, and again, you want to kite them. You want to at least kite them, so that way you actually have enough space to deal with them without getting too close and personal. I almost had it. So of course, first phase, just constantly jump to the side of her and just constantly hit her as you jump. Like, make sure her head misses you. Then for second phase, there's going to be a lot more lessers to deal with. And they will chip off your HP. You want to make sure that you can kite them, so that way you can be far enough to toss the wrench and have enough and just have enough end lag to be able to get the wrench back and to run. Because you're going to want to jump a lot. You're going to want to jump a lot to dispatch these things, because those little bites, these little frog-like ankle biter creatures and such will... never mind. This run is just in the bin. Hey. Just make sure you're constantly jumping to her side to make sure that you can dispatch of the you can just land some hits. Now for this, now for these two. Yeah. Okay. So now to take care of this, jump to her side. Like, just make sure that you're doing like big strikes, just so that way not only can you get to her side in time, but also to make sure that, seriously, I swear I can never do this part without taking a single hit, simply because of just how much you have to move just to kite them together. Because as you saw right there, hit points are ugh. Like, you want to kite these little troublemakers. Ugh. So that way that you don't get hit in the process. Because of stuff like that. And having little HP for this part of the fight is the worst. Because again, you have to deal with larger creatures that take more hits to kill. But the reason for that is because they're much large. No shit, Sherlock. Anyway. Okay, that's one of them. Okay. Now we just need to deal for herself. Do as you do, and that's a skill point. Did not unlock? Guess that should be the skill point. Should it? Like, the skill point should have popped by now. Did it treat me having... Of course. We're gonna try again just to make sure to get the skill point. Don't tell me I have to do this all over again. Because the problem is that because I didn't see the skill point pop, I'm really concerned I'm going to have to go through all of that just for another shot. Because if you, if you don't get it, you're going to have to go through all that trouble. I don't think these should be here. Because I really hope it didn't count me pressing circle on one of the weapons or something like that as not getting the skill point, because that skill point is already trouble enough to earn. At the very least, I can just speed through it and just get everything I can. Just make sure we don't have a weapon equipped by the time we enter. Okay, we can do the boss again. So, yeah. Because I've done it once. Like, it's just pressing circle once, even on a gadget, enough to invalidate it. Because this skill point, like, I swear, it gets worse the more I play this game. Ugh, just jump. Yeah, that's why these little ankle biters suck, because the mother of the mother of these things can summon more of them, and you have to kite those. It's all about just kiting them and then tossing the wrench, like so. So, just do the same thing as you did earlier. And now she will summon her I was about to say big boys, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to finish that because because I just because I'm trying to keep them away. Because you get 2 wrench hits if you hit them directly, but you have to be quick and you have to make sure that... I want to go to bed, you stupid skill point! You know the strategy by now. All you need to do is just make sure that you do this with only the wrench. Make sure the game knows you're using only the wrench. And make sure... Can you not hit me when I have hit one? Ah! Now, for probably the worst thing that always kills this run, these little shits. I wanted to make sure this channel would be bereft of swearing a lot. But this has made me run out of my patience. I've gotten this before on the PS3 version, the PS Vita version, and such. This is the one thing I remember not liking getting simply because of this. The fact that the game could... The fact that even the game could think you're using a weapon when you were only switching to a non-weapon just to make sure that you didn't use a weapon by mistake. And if you miss out on this, you have to come back to this when we're like in New Game Plus. And I'd rather get this one while I still can, because guess what? If it's out of the way, it's out of the way. There we go! Okay, for the PlayStation 2 version specifically, if you want this skill point, make sure you don't have your weapon out the moment you enter. Having your weapon out invalidates it. They fixed that with the PlayStation 3 version. And that's what happens when you have first-person view on before entering the race. That's the problem with trying to do this, trying to do tricks. It makes turning not exactly opportune. Now remember, you can you can do any combination of tricks with the shoulder buttons. You want to remember this for another skill point. So much silence and such just because I'm trying. Like, if you just so much as just fall off, trip, or hit a bomb, that is enough to basically tell you that is enough time lost. I jumped there! that was not enough. Booyah! Another montage. That is the speedy skill point. This is the only gold trophy skill point in the game, and it took until I was at 30 minutes in the recording process. Ugh. Oh, of course, I do so well. Fortunately, the checkpoint is just right next to it. Oops. Okay, attempt number 3. Let's do this. Oh. Good start, me. You can indeed use the Tesla Claw to try to destroy these things, but it's not exactly easy to do. I don't exactly recommend it myself. By the way, you need to hit those switches just to unlock the electrical gates to the gold bolt. Ugh, depth perception could be a problem here. Yep. I just remembered there's a jump that's gonna suck when we get to it. Oop, okay. Jump when you're on the blue. Thank you, interlacing. Oh gosh, that's why. That's the one thing I remembered that was gonna suck about that one. Oh. Nope. Really, I was right at the end. I was really right at the end. That was my fault. Be right back. Oh, I thought that was on another... Good job, me. Good job. Good job. Time to die. If this takes a bit, I'll just cut to the successful take. Seriously, where do those guys come from when they have, like, a clear end point where they shouldn't be coming from somewhere? Okay, prepare to jump twice. Nope, nope, nope. Completely forgot it again. Jump over the double mines. Don't try to side jump them. Be right back. I need to get more ammo. I think I jumped too early. Of course, the moment I start recording, I'd start choking. Are you kidding me? The moment I actually get there... We're already 13 minutes in and I'm already messing up this badly. Ugh. Camera did not play favorably there. Ugh. Jump over that. Jump over the blue. Jump over that. Depth perception. I wish you could just jump over them, but you can't. I just want to do this. Why is it when I start recording I just can't do it? That was a pretty early jump, but now I have to prepare for this. Oh, come on! Welcome to 10 minutes of this freaking part I cut down because heaven forbid I have something last less than 30 minutes. Can I record something and not suffer the recording curse? Can I have something actually go right whenever I hit the record button? Can I not choke on the most dumb thing? Can I actually have something go right this year? Can anything go right? Is that too much to ask? I hate to be like this, but there's just a certain point where you're just like, knock it off and let me have this. Because sometimes enough is enough. You just want something and have no freaking caveats. Nothing to say, oh, but actually, or no monkey spot curlings. None of that. Just give me something with no catches, and that's it. I hate this next jump. Motherfucker! So, so I'm going to tell you this right now. Do a bunch of flips to get a lot of boost. And you want to worry about doing as many 3-button tricks as possible. Try to do as many flips as possible. And it doesn't matter where you flip, you will be doing a lot of tricks. So remember to just try any of the 3 buttons. Any of the 3 buttons whenever possible, and try to just and try to make sure that you land them, because if you don't do a full rotation, well, guess what? You're not earning those points. And you don't even need to enter combat. All you need to do is just try to do as many points as possible, as possible, without without messing up. Like, if you can do 2 flips in the air, that's fine. Ugh. Ugh. Just try to focus on getting lots of air. Try to focus on getting lots of air and try to do the 3-button or 4-button tricks. 3-button tricks or Twisty McMarks whenever possible. Because the 3-button tricks will net you a lot of points and a lot of boost. Ugh. So, I will be cutting until I get the successful run. Yeah, those don't count as half pipes you can get. Okay, what are the rules? Just do a lot of just do a lot of 3-button tricks. Like, get enough air, try to do enough flips. Don't mess up like I did. Yep, I didn't know that trick existed. I never knew that the Drek's Revenge existed. Okay. I guess future me will point that out. Ugh. Just need 500 more points. Oh. Are you kidding me? It's always the worst when you mess up a jump from a huge, from mad air. Wait, how did that count? I could bust through those things just fine. How did that count? How did that count?
Splish.
How did that count? How did that count as me not being on the ground? There we go, baby. Hi. That was like, after the cut, like 12 minutes. 12. I want to do another part, but that was a thing. That didn't take long. Freaking mine. And S-Video for making the mine a little bit hard to discern. Hey. Oh, I'm gonna have one heck of a skill point failure montage. I already know what to name the montage. Alright. Basically, you want to slip through the electric gates. You want to avoid the mines. The mines will actually home in on you if you're close. The lasers are something you need to be careful of because there will be moving lasers soon. Okay. Door is closed. Sir, I've been needing to talk to you about something. It's about your execution. I don't even need to worry about you guys. Good job, me. I don't have the long jump. I forget that I'm in the thruster pack. Take all the bonus footage and just put it into a failed compilation called Skill Issue. Drone device. Hollow guys. And away we go. Where are my drones? There they are. Do you even need to use the hollow guys to basically get this skill point? Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. Hello. And goodbye. Love these guys. I really do. Oh. God, that was close. Wait for them to go back. And now... Oh, God. Oh, no joke. I get so much anxiety just for rooms like this. least the door closes behind me. Sheesh. Okay, okay. Alright, it's time to pay express. Wrong button, me. I forget, circle to fire. Remember, circle to fire. Okay. Hello there, sir. Get in there quick. Ugh. No joke. It's so hard to get in there quick because I'm just always so paranoid of the other doors opening and they see me and they press these buttons. Like this big cake of a button. Okay. I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. I love that I get to say some really dumb stuff. Boop-a-doo, boop-a-doo. This guy goes out of the closet and then goes right back in. And now he's history. But gotta make sure I have this on. Okay, first things first. Device, then disguise. Now, wave hello. Hello, sir. I have 3 complaints. 1, 2, 3. Oh, good. My feedback was taken. You got fired. Okay, fortunately I don't have to worry about the first room in the next area. It's the room after it. Wrong button. Ugh. My cat's just... Careful, cat. That's the power cord to the PlayStation 5. Okay. Because there are no bots you have to worry about in this room. Like so. However, the calm before the storm has worn off. If in case I fail this one, the next time I will just get out the rhino. Because we're going to need it. Make sure the 2 other robots are not in the room. I think I barely avoided them. Zoe, can't you stop rubbing up against the freaking PlayStation 5 power cord? Hoy. I want you unplugging that thing. I know it's in a rather precariously high place, but that's my situation. Oh no, my cat has the zoomies. The problem of having the zoomies in such a tiny spot. Huh. I expected this place to be worse. Anywho. Hello? Alright. I want to speak to your manager. Are you the manager? I guess not. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that that the trophy got voided, or that the skill point got voided. Oh sure, give me HP when it's like full. It's almost been an hour. Ugh, yay. Not how we do things. Takes like 2 missiles to destroy each. Ugh, yay. There's like so many of them. And their hitboxes are much larger than they appear. Man, am I not gonna like editing part 18A. I swear, if it was that one robot in the beginning that was the reason why I missed that skill point, I'm gonna be so mad. Like, I'm gonna be so upset if that one robot was why I missed that skill point. I really don't like this skill point. I really don't like this skill point. And because of how some skill points in the PlayStation 2 version are more stingier, as we've seen much earlier on, you know why I don't like it. I have all my reasons to not like it. I'm so mad. I am so mad. It was literally that robot at the beginning that I decided to ignore that cost me the skill point. Ugh. Because we got a lot of gold weapons to show off. Let's show them off in action. Because we got stronger weapons, and stronger weapons indeed. Ugh. Like, you can see that the gold blaster is doing a bit more. Okay. Be absolutely careful here. Okay. Okay, let's not do it the way I was trying to do it. But here's the gold bomb glove in action. It fires larger explosions and and leaves green smoke trails, which makes me question what's in there. Nitroglycerin? Anywho, now that we showed that off, let's see. Because there are quite a few weapons that are going to be a bit more destructive to show. So now let's show off the Devastator. Big ol' ant. Right. Ugh. Okay, good job, me. Good job for messing that up. Okay.